What's up, guys? Welcome to the brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I read a book a week and why I think you should be doing it as well.
Yeah. 9/11, I'm in the building. I fell in love with this feeling. I'm working, I'm never chilling. Hustle like I got children. You niggas sweeter than cinnamon.
So, as you can see next to me, I don't have the biggest collection, but I do truly believe in the power of knowledge. And I actually, like I said, read a book a week. And it's been one of the things that has transformed my business, my entrepreneurship, my marketing, just my knowledge.
All right. Opportunities. But you know what? Something happened that changed my life. Knowledge.
Here I have a wide variety of authors, topics, and everything from leadership to actual digital marketing to financial success, to just everything. Like I said, in today's video I'm going to be talking about why it has changed my life and why I believe it can do the same for others. And I'm going to give you guys my top 3 recommendations for beginner entrepreneurs to start reading and to start obtaining knowledge. So you can actually look back into one of my videos around August and I'll actually include the clip right now. So guys, this week's book is Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. Super cool. Like I said, I just finished Tony Robbins' Unshakable, which is an amazing book. Highly recommend it. All about investing, the market, all that stuff. A lot of valuable information. Really loved it. Went through the whole book. Highlighted, took notes. Currently I'm reading a book a week. This is my second week so far. It's really been life-changing. Surprisingly, it's only been a week, but trust me, just the amount of knowledge, the amount of peace that I get from reading daily, have something to look forward to every single day, apart from work, apart from everything else I do, adding something new, adding something of routine, really just helps bring my life more order, and I feel like that allows me to be much more efficient. It hasn't even been too long that I've started reading a book a week, but I'm telling you, as soon as I incorporated this habit, I've never looked back. So actually the book I started with was this one right here, which is Tony Robbins' Unshakable. Now, I just remember reading this book and all the notes that I have in it. To be honest, it probably wasn't the best book to actually start off reading, just because it's very advanced, like the economy and the market and stuff like that. But nonetheless, I absolutely love this book and I actually remember ordering it. Just because, it talks about financial freedom, and I think it's actually a very good book, just talking to you about what you should do in the market and the economy, and I actually want to go back and read this book just because now I feel like I'm more advanced, I know a little bit more, so I feel like I can obtain more knowledge if I go back and actually read it this time. Now don't get me wrong, you actually don't even have to start reading a book a week. To be honest, that really isn't even necessary. I consider that quite psychotic. Like, why do you have to read a book a week? It takes a certain determination and dedication to read a book a week. It's not a very easy thing. I have friends who are by far like school smarter than me, like advanced classes, A's and all that shit, full ride scholarships, and they tell me themselves they can't even read a book a week and they don't know how I do it. I would actually recommend starting with reading a book a month, which is like still fucking amazing, because I think I read a study, the average American only reads like 5 to 6 books a year. So if you're reading 12, you're literally doubling that. So reading a book a month is actually fine. I would recommend that. A lot of people do that. A lot of my mentors do that. But I find so much joy in having a new book every week, learning new stuff every week. And there's a difference between like just kind of skimming through the books and having just the knowledge fly by. I actually sit down, I read the books, eliminate all distractions, and actually find that I can obtain the knowledge. And I've taken notes a couple times, but to be honest, it does get a little hard to take notes and kind of read. It is very time consuming. I did it for a few books here and I actually have notes and stuff like that, but for the most part, just highlighting, obtaining information, kind of just stop while I'm reading, obtain that information, read it back to myself. Think about it like this. Take a book like Tony Robbins. This man has been an entrepreneur for decades. Now imagine all the knowledge, all the wisdom that he's attained over decades, and compressing it into a book like this. Let's say this is about 200 pages. 210 pages. Imagine all that knowledge condensed into 200 pages, 300 pages. That's fucking incredible. Same thing with another huge book that I highly recommend, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, huge real estate guy. Imagine all the knowledge that he's obtained over all of his entrepreneurship years into about 300 pages. That to me completely blows my mind. I preach this a lot, and it's literally why I try to reinvent the wheel when you can just follow other people's paths, learn from others' mistakes, find a way to forge your own path and avoid those mistakes, avoid those stresses, the money loss, the financial risks, and make the journey just a lot easier for you. I'm not one for an easy way out, but I'm telling you, books has been one of those things that has helped me avoid issues, avoid obstacles, and taught me what not to do. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do. Now, I will say this, just because you read books, just because you buy courses, you listen to podcasts and audiobooks, does not guarantee success. This is called being a success zombie. This is something that I picked up from Andy Frisella. It's people who buy all the courses, buy all the books, buy everything, but they don't do shit. They don't do any action. They don't actually apply what they learn, and that's called being a success zombie. So enough of my chatter. I'm gonna give you 3 books that I highly recommend, and I'm gonna try to keep it to sort of what's in my pile. Obviously what I know. I haven't read all the books. There's plenty more books that I have to read, and I have a huge list of books that I have like a wish list. But I'm gonna give you 3 books that I would highly recommend. Just if you're starting into reading, you don't have to be into entrepreneurship. You just want to learn. You just want to get into the habits of success, the habits of financial freedom. I'll give you the 3 books I would recommend everyone reading. Okay, guys, scratch that. I'm about to give you 4. I couldn't decide on what 3 books, so I'm gonna just give you 4. Fuck it, why not? More knowledge. So the first book that I'm gonna start off with, and I actually talked about this in a video a while back, is this one. It's called The Compound Effect. It's written by Darren Hardy. Now, this has been one of the books that it's really changed my life, and it's not really like entrepreneurship dedicated, it's just like your whole life in general. It just talks about how small actions can compound and equal a huge reward. It's very interesting, it's a very easy read, and it talks about how it can be applied in a positive or negative manner, such as bad habits can build up over time. Small bad things can accumulate over time, and it can really fuck you over in the end. In turn, this just talks about how success can literally be achieved by small actions that just compound over time, and how taking small actionable steps is the way to go. You don't have to rush everything. You don't have to have this huge breakthrough. I'm telling you, over time, if you just keep going, it'll actually lead to success. It's a very interesting topic. Like I said, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. One of the best books that I've read, and I really love it. And I'm actually thinking about reading it pretty soon. I actually kind of want to read a lot of the books over, just because it has been a while, and I feel like it's really good to just refresh my memory with all the knowledge. Number 2, and I don't know, this is like one of the 2nd or 3rd books that I read, and this one is just like, every entrepreneur, any successful entrepreneur can tell you, like, this is one of the books you have to read, and it's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. There's a lot of people who can actually tell you a lot of great things about this. It's kind of weird when you search up on Amazon. I'll actually leave the link that I picked up, because since it was written a long time ago, there's like all these different like transcripts and stuff, and a lot of like the actual like knowledge gets lost. So I found this one has been the best. This book has just changed my life, and it's talking about just the power of manifestation and how thinking and just the actual desire to actually be successful can actually lead to that. The 2nd book, I actually really like this book, because like I said, this can actually be better, because a lot of people I'd recommend, like I said, 1 book a month, and this book is actually broken down to be read a month. And it's really cool because it gives you reading by days, and it gives like an estimated time range. So reading one day, it'll tell you estimated 10 minutes, estimated 8 minutes. So it's very easy. It's just this author in general. I have another one of his books. It's just a very easy read. And it's Launch Your Dream by Dale Partridge. It gives you like a 30-day plan for launching your business, launching your startup, and how to actually make it successful. It's really dope. It breaks it down just from the beginning, starting from the ground up. Like I said, I have another one of his books, and it's called People Over Profit. Like I said, the author just makes it very easy to read. There's no mumbo jumbo, like everyone can understand what he's saying. This has been one of the books that really just takes you to your roots, makes you start from the ground up. Because a lot of people, and this is one of the things that I did and I learned from my mentors, is a house isn't built from the top down. You know what I'm saying? I tried to kind of start up here, do all this crazy shit, and then work my way down to like the actual basics. At the end of the day, you have to start from the ground up, the base, the roots, and then build up. The last book that I recommend, and I just read this book last week, and this has been one of the ones that I love the most. Authors, actually, I love this guy. He's huge in the online marketing world, and it's The 10 Pillars of Wealth by Alex Becker. This book is raw as fuck. He literally does not hold back. He literally gonna tell you like the reason why you're in your position is because you fucking suck. And it's not in a way to actually like kind of put you down, as to like motivate you and to tell you like at the end of the day the reason why you're in your position is because of you. Breaks everything down, the top 10 rules, the top pillars of wealth, and how to start thinking like a millionaire and acting like a millionaire. And he actually breaks you down, and he kind of breaks all the limiting beliefs of living a 9-to-5, of going to college, graduating, blah blah blah, getting a normal job. He breaks all those old mindsets, and he instills what it actually is to be a millionaire. So guys, those are the top 3 books that I would, well, 4 actually. Those are the top 4 books that I recommend people to start reading if you want to get into just success, financial freedom, wealth, abundance, happiness. Like I said, reading a book has really changed my life, and like I've said, and I'm gonna say it again, you don't have to read a book a week, read a book a month, read a book every 2 months. Just work your way into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it didn't take too long, and I'm gonna start posting more often. I will start strategy now that I'm gonna start pumping out more content. I'm gonna aim for 3 videos a week, but you guys are just gonna have to see. I'm gonna try to mix it up with a variety of content, and I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe, and remember, don't let dreams be dreams. I'm out. Peace.